Hmm, that's a little boring. Let's see what kind of punchy, fun image I can make in mid journey to liven this up. How about people dancing with robots? That's it. AI tools to pump up your workflow. The first thing I do when creating a course is to consider the why and what's in it for me. Hey, ChatGPT, why is this course useful? Okay, that's a lot of stuff, and the ideas are good, but it's not super usable in that format. Can you summarize that information more concisely? Better, but it still has a lot of garbage in it. Let's use Grammarly to remove the numbers, asterisks, and hyphens to make it more readable. Better. But I still need to make it more readable. ChatGPT, convert this into a persuasive paragraph, shorter and more informal, to be read as a script. Excellent. Now I'm ready for the next step. I'll take the script, edit the text a little bit to add my personality and spice it up a bit, and then drop it into the 11 Labs text to voice app. Now, just a bit of background here. I've already built my professional voice clone by taking 2 hours of quality audio from other courses I've narrated. I dumped all that audio into 11 Labs software, and its AI wizardry created a really high quality version of my voice that I can use. The voice clone is so realistic that even people I work with regularly are often unaware that the voice they hear in the courses is not actually live audio. And of course, the audio in this video is all generated using 11 Labs. Here in the software, I choose my professional voice clone. I can customize the settings used in the chapter, but these settings for stability, clarity, and similarity enhancement have typically given me the best results. I click Convert and select the chapter. For this amount of text, 11 Labs might take 10 to 20 seconds to generate the output. Once the chapter is converted, I download the MP3 file to use in the video timeline. Now I have the voiceover, but I need another weird image to illustrate how much fun this is all going to be. I'll tell Midjourney to imagine people in business clothing partying on the beach with champagne and strawberries. No, watermelons. That's a good start, but let's vary the images. Let's choose the strong option. That is truly crazy. Let's upscale that one with a bit more creativity. Excellent. I'll download that one and use it as the background. Now let's move into Canva and put the animations together. Pay attention in this next part, and you'll see all the bits and pieces I created in the last few sections. This Lunch and Learn on AI tools is about empowering you to boost your skills and confidence. Automating boring, repetitive tasks will save time for more strategic and meaningful work. This course will streamline your processes, encourage innovative thinking, and will also try to address any fears about AI. Ultimately, this session will improve your job satisfaction and save time and resources. This course is for everyone, whether you're new to AI or already using it. If you're in management, sales, client solutions, finance, product, or any other department, it's perfect for those wanting to enhance their skills, automate their tedious work, and have more time for the genuinely engaging part of their work that uses all the best parts of their brain. Here is what I want you to be able to do at the end of this session. 1. Identify 2 to 3 tedious tasks in your standard workflow that can be automated using AI tools. 2. Work with me to set up and use an AI tool or tools to automate at least part of one of those tasks. The great thing is that you are already using AI in many ways and probably have been for years. Alexa sets reminders and controls smart home devices. Word and Grammarly check your spelling and grammar. Siri helps you interact with your iPhone. Chatbots answer your questions on websites. Copilot automates your work in Microsoft apps. Gong analyzes sales calls to provide insights. And if you are particularly vain, you might have paid $4.99 to have Retrato make headshots for you as Mad Max, a supermodel, a president, or a Formula One driver. Before we get too much further, let's go through a few quick definitions. LLM stands for Large Language Model, an advanced AI designed to understand and generate human like text. It uses a vast number of parameters to process and produce complex, nuanced language, generating text, translating, and summarizing. A GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer, is a type of large language model that generates human like text based on input. Let's break the term down a bit more. Generative means the model can create new original text based on input. Pre-trained indicates it was initially fed an immense internet text dataset, allowing it to learn grammar, world facts, and reasoning abilities. Transformer refers to the underlying architecture. Transformers are neural networks designed to handle sequential data, like text. A custom GPT is fine tuned with specific data and instructions to perform specific tasks. The most recent Resilience Academy courses have been created using custom GPTs. Why? Because the highly technical documentation created about our risk models provides an excellent basis for a custom GPT. The only thing missing was a really good set of guardrails. Why do you need guardrails? They can prevent hallucinations, which are wildly wrong things AI can generate, including the recommendation to put glue on pizzas to help keep the ingredients from falling off, describing details of the world record for walking across the English Channel, and inventing a study indicating parachutes are no more effective than backpacks at preventing injury and death when jumping out of an airplane. Now, to be fair, this study did include the detail that the observations were made when the airplanes were only a few feet above the ground. So there is some form of intelligence going on there, right? The guardrails we need for the Resilience Academy courses are pretty straightforward. This is a living document where I add all these instructions to the GPT. I build it by copying and pasting it into the GPT builder. We'll cover this in more detail later, but for now, I'll give you an overview of the contents. I need to give the GPT a clear identity. In this case, it will be a learning experience designer. The GPT can use information about this role to guide its outputs. I also need many general guidelines to help the GPT sound more human. Examples help here, so I gave the GPT examples of previous outputs that sounded too much like AI, and then showed examples of improved outputs. This is often called single shot or few shot learning and is incredibly useful for training a GPT. Next, I have a tone section to guide the output. In this case, I scraped a bunch of text from our corporate website and blog, pasted it into a GPT, and then asked the GPT to describe the tone in detail. Then I took the description it gave me and included it here. I also have a section for use in risk model specific courses that offers detailed guidance on how the GPT should act. This section tells us to rely solely on the documentation provided and not make assumptions. The valuable result is that if output is flagged in the SME review, I can get a citation from the GPT and review the source documentation to understand the issue. The next sections are prompts that I'll use once the custom GPT is created and I'm building the course. I can feed in prompts for each section of the course including examples from previous courses to guide the GPT to create the content I need. I then also have a custom quizmaker GPT that builds multiple choice, multiple select, matching, sorting, and scenario based learning questions based on the final course content. And here is a quick overview of my full process, showing all the different tools involved and events like review cycles, where the humans leverage the best parts of their brains. Let me know if you're interested in a deeper dive into the full process.